sophomore year is gonna be our year. You can feel it.
But we're not cool. Would a not cool person wear one dangly earring?
Hey y'all, my name is Ramona Young and I play Eleanor on Never Have I Ever. And I am here to answer some questions for you. The first question is, Ramona, the show is a huge hit in Brazil. Did you ever imagine how huge it was gonna be? How do you feel about the success of it? When I first read the scripts, I thought the writing was really good. So I had a feeling it was gonna be a good script, and I had a feeling it was gonna be a really good show. And I wanted to play Eleanor really badly, and I just knew that it was good. But did I know it was gonna be a big hit? No, I had no idea, because there are so many times when there's a really good show and maybe just not a lot of people notice it. So I'm super incredibly thankful that the audience is there and watching the show and being there for us through the whole journey.
I feel like the success of the show was well deserved. I mean, from writers to cast to crew, everyone killed it. So yeah, and I mean, I knew the show was going to do good because the writing is amazing and the cast was amazing. Like I said, everybody killed it. But what blew my mind was how it hit #1 in so many different countries. That was amazing. And yeah, I was just mind-blowing.
The show talks a lot about fitting in during high school and the eternal quest for popularity. Can you give some advice to some girls who maybe are going through a rough time in that aspect?
Be yourself. Don't focus too much about fitting in or comparing yourself to other people, because the best thing you could do for yourself being in high school is to work on yourself. Self-love, self-confidence. Find out what you're passionate about. Check on your mental health daily. These are all things that are very important and will allow you to grow as a person.
I mean, being popular might seem like a very big deal when you're in high school, right? Because you're around your peers a lot. But the truth is, like, once you get out of high school, you're probably not gonna see a lot of those people again. And then the journey changes. It becomes about you, and it becomes about following your own dreams and being the person that you want to be, and it has less to do with fitting in with everyone else around you. And I find that kind of enjoyable, because I obviously don't fit in at all. So
I've chosen attainable yet status-enhancing people for each of us today. Hey, Jonah, you smell great today.
It's Forever by Mariah Carey.
Oh.
This is why you don't mess with me. See, I'm technically best there ever be. Yes, I'm blessed indeed, so don't test me, please. I am Hercules, I unleash the beast.
You look like an Indian Kardashian.
We see Fabiola discovering her sexuality in the show, and the fact that she doesn't feel confident to tell her family and friends about it. How is that for you to play? Can you give some advice to some girls that maybe are going through a rough time on that matter? I feel like it was really natural for me to play. I mean, all of the anxiousness and how nerve-wracking it was for Fabiola to tell her huge secret. I definitely brought a lot of myself to the character and to those situations. And yeah. That's pretty much that. And what I would say is to don't apologize for loving who you want to love, and be who you are, open and out loud, and if you have a support system, use it. And yeah, just be like, hey, this is who I am. If you support it, love you. If not, that's cool too, but I'm gonna continue to move forward in life being this person.
next question. You used to be a zombie in Santa Clarita Diet, and now you're acting like a teenager theater fan in Never Have I Ever. Was it a challenge to change perspective to start to play Eleanor? No. No, because I like the challenge, so it doesn't feel like a challenge. I like playing different characters. I've always admired other actors and actresses that are really good character actors where they can become different people between different roles, and that's what I aspire to, and that's what I'm trying to work on. And so it could be a challenge, but I think it's a fun challenge. It's more like playing and having fun and just embracing the best parts of being an actress, playing different characters.
What do you see for Fabiola and Eve's future? I see them thriving and going through what you would go through as a gay couple in high school. And I see them just taking it head on and still loving each other, in despite of it.
The show is not just about comedy. It talks about grief, family issues, relationship problems, sexuality, confidence. What do you feel is the impact for the teenage audience? I hope that teenagers who watch the show feel heard and seen and represented. I hope that teenagers who watch the show who maybe have problems with their sexuality or their confidence or with their family and they don't have anyone to talk to, they can relate to the show and laugh about it along the way. So I hope that teenagers feel seen and heard.
Okay, so, I mean, there's so many different characters that, you know, you can relate to. The teenager audience, being a teenager in high school, watching teenagers in high school, I feel like they could relate and hopefully find some relatability through it and feel empowered a bit. Feel a bit empowered and have a good laugh. Yeah, that's all that I'm hopeful that are the impact for the teenage audience.
Last question, if you have to choose between Ben and Paxton, who would you choose and why? That's always a tough question, and so I'm gonna have to say I choose Team Davy, because I feel like Davy should study in school and get good grades and focus on herself and learn to love herself and appreciate herself and live her best high school life. Or she should just date both of them at the same time. I don't know.
Thank you, Brazil, for having me. Until next time.
Buckle up for some steamy teen romance.
Oh, shit.